I'm paying for Refrag so you don't have to. In my first Counter-Strike improvement video, I told you I would be doing a Refrag review. I just posted my second Counter-Strike improvement video, which I'll link fucking here. I completely forgot to do it. All right, don't hate me, but I'm just gonna make another video and I'm gonna go over all of it and kind of explain if I like it, why I like it, how I'm using it, all that type of shit. To start, first off, I do like it. Okay, I really like it. I wouldn't say I love all of it, but I do really like Refrag. I think it's got a good direction going. In this video, I'll be going over some scenarios that I don't think are that good, but you can kind of turn them into your own type of practice for something you may be weak in. So for example, there's one that's kind of like aim training with like balloons as the targets. I kind of tweaked it a little bit, so it's actually useful to me because I'd rather just go in an aim trainer, to be honest. But you can tweak it a little bit and it can be useful to you also. So I'll be going over how I use it, all that stuff. And I'm going to be telling you why I decided to get a second month of Refrag. And I'm going to probably continue using it for a little bit. So first, I'm going to go over the scenarios that I do like. I think my top one that has helped me the most is the spray transfer game mode. I think that one is amazing. I love it. I have one little small complaint about it. I wish you could, and maybe you can do this and I just don't know. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. In the spray transfer game mode, it'll start you off with 2 bots. You kill them really fast, and then sometimes it'll start you off with 3. So at the point where I am now, it saw me killing the 2 bots over and over again very quickly. Now it's starting to spawn in 3 bots, and I'm kind of in between. Like, I'll get 3 bots like in a row, like lots of times, and then sometimes I'll fail it too much and it'll give me 2. So there's like a little bit of a threshold where it puts you back up and down in difficulty, and I kind of wish there was a way you could toggle 3 or 2, because where I'm at now, I almost want to just focus on killing 3 bots until I can do it consistently, because I can like 90% of the time consistently kill 2, maybe a little bit less than that. But I feel like I need to be moving up in difficulty instead of I've wasting time going back and forth. The idea of it is really good, kind of like for someone that can kill 2 bots like 80% of the time, and then they get a couple of runs of 3 bots. I think that's very helpful. But where I'm at now, where I can consistently kill 2, but sometimes I'll fail the 3 bots like 5 times in a row, and then it puts me back down to 2 for like 8 runs. And I feel like that needs to be tweaked a little bit, or just a toggle option would be good. Either one of those. But again, I love spray transfer, love it. Next one, this is my second favorite one that I've tried, Xfire. This one is fucking amazing, and it is difficult. There's some times I think I've spent 20 minutes on one little section. I mean, I'm also stupid, so and I forget where bots are coming from all the time, and will just get myself killed like midway through a run. But it's difficult, and that's always fun for me. It's pretty much just a pre-fire map, but bots will swing, so it's more like an actual game where maybe someone's holding an angle, you peek the angle, kill the guy with your pre-aimed crosshair, and then someone peeks to trade. That's how real games work, and that's how it works in Refrag for Xfire, and I think it's called Xfire, something like that. I love it. It's amazing. Next one, I think it's called Defender. So this one is pretty much like four bots will push you, and there's util being thrown and nades and all that shit. So you're having to dodge flashes and nades and molotovs, and that's something that I don't get a lot of practice of in game. And like for a while, I was just kind of eating flashes, and that's just not good. I need to train myself to, like, when I see a flash, turn. And ever since I've been playing that game mode, I've been noticing I'm getting flashed a lot less, because I'm able to kind of have that mental connection of flash in the air, turn. And I know that sounds stupid, but it is something you need to practice, because you really do need a mental connection for that. You can get to a pretty high level and still just not be very good at dodging flashes. I know I am. I'm bad at it. I'll admit it. I'm bad at dodging flashes, all right? Maybe not anymore. Whatever. if you op, there's a lot of good scenarios for opping. I like the quick scope one. I think the bots take a little bit long to spawn, so it's not perfect bulk practice since the bots take a long time to spawn, but you kind of need that since the op takes forever. But it is nice. Oh, also going back to the defender one, I do feel like there's sometimes it can feel a little unfair and you kind of have to cheese it, and I don't like that. Like, there'll be sometimes where there's like a Molotov gets placed right on you. You have to kill a bot, then you get pop flashed twice, and then 3 bots spawn, and you kind of just have to like run away, and then the bots, you come back, and then the bots are just like standing still. Not a big fan of that. I don't exactly know how they would tweak it because, you know, pop flashes are part of the game, so you kind of have to practice around that. But maybe it's something with how the bots act, or I don't know. I'm gonna try to do an overview of a lot of the scenarios, maybe a walkthrough. I don't want to waste too much time in this video. I don't want to waste anyone's time, but so maybe I'll just show what I do. But if I do want to do a quick overview of all the scenarios, if, you know, I guess I can't really ask anyone because I'm talking to a webcam right now, but I'll do that. I'll just do it fast and explain what each one is. I might be wearing different clothes though, because it might be a different day. So now I'm going to tell you what I do when I play Refrag. So I've been doing the lazy route. So in Refrag, I just full screened it, but this is in a web browser. I usually open it up in Steam. That way I can not worry about alt tabbing and my game crashes, the server going down, and the Steam overlay, I mean. But I usually do this RZN coach routine right here. So this is like an automatically made routine based on your weaknesses and your stats, which they also have stats like leadify. I haven't looked through them too much, so no word on that. Maybe I'll look through them today and see if I'm sure they're useful though. The stats are stats, you know. But what I've been doing is the medium 30 minutes, sometime the 45, you know, if I'm trying to warm up, maybe the 7. I mean, all of these are very useful for just however much time you have. But you can use other pro players' warm-ups or routines. I think there's pistol round one, which is pretty useful because pistol round aim is very representative of how your aim is going to be. I talked a bit about Nader in the last video. I haven't used it too much since then, but it is pretty helpful. It's not perfect. My complaints still stand where I wish it would show the position at which you throw the nade instead of where the nade lands, because I hate having to run over. So like, say I play connector, I don't know what nades I can throw from connector. Maybe there's a way to do it, I'm not sure. But I mean, it's also where they land is useful too, but I wish you could kind of understand both. But if you wanted to, so here you can see, all you have to do is click play now and it'll open up a server for you to join. And you can play every map right here. And then here are all the different scenarios that you can play. Some of these are pretty fun. If you're bored, there's like a bunny hop map you can join by yourself. There's one, I think Momentum right here is pretty much like a KZ map, but turning whatever map you chose before, like Mirage, into a KZ map. So you can practice all your jumps. It's pretty cool. They have something by Wooting. I think it's like a timed thing for fun, but there's like retake practice. I don't like the recoil trainer. It's literally just show impact on and then just puts you in the map. There's no sort of anything. I'd use the community map for that. But when I'm doing this part, I'm trying to use my movement to aim to the bots. The areas you want to improve, so I'm trying to find ways to implement that into my routines. Got a new knife and my deagle. Check it out. What do we think? I'm not too big on 5 stickers, but it looks almost all black. It's kind of cool. This is a spray transfer one. I'm now able to do 3 bots sometimes. We'll see how my spray is today. But before, I had no absolute chance of doing this. There we go. Oh my god. And then I'll have some scenarios that you just have to kill a bunch of bots that push you, I like to use the M4A1S because I like to implement it some way into my routine. Because this is when I was playing Counter-Strike, I was using the M4A4. That was the meta. And it's since changed, so I don't have many hours on this gun. So I'm trying to make sure I get it. I still practice it, you know. This one, I'm not a big fan of this. I think I understand the point of it. It's kind of trying to do an aim trainer in game, but this is just not that helpful. I normally AFK this part, but sometimes I'll pick it up because also you don't want to be doing this for 3 minutes straight. Like a minute is probably fine. So what if I did play this, or when I do play this, I'll do this for a little bit. My skin's gone. I will also practice my movement here while I'm trying to shoot these. So it's honestly not bad for practicing your movement aim. So Repeak, this is a game mode that has helped me a lot, but I'm not a fan of it because I think it's boring. Not boring, but not boring, and I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's just not the most fun. And I think one of the reasons why is at first I was not very good at it. So sometimes if you feel like something is not fun, it might be just because you're bad at it and you need to practice it. Because I started to have a little bit more fun with it. It's still not as, you know, rewarding as some of the scenarios with like 8 people. Still not as rewarding as some of the scenarios with like 8 people pushing you at the same time, but it's very beneficial. I've actually been noticing myself use kind of these tactics from this a lot more. I appreciate you guys watching this. I'm trying to get to 500 subs so I can make $12 off my 7 hours of work. I enjoy it. Kind of strict on time recently because I'm about to graduate school. I got to pay off student loans, got to find a job, got a bunch of shit I have to do. So yeah, so thank you for watching this. Please sub if you like this video. I'm be reviewing the Artisan Zero mouse pad right here, orange square, and also maybe the Steam Deck. I just got one and it's fucking awesome. All right, goodbye.